Happy Sunday morning, everyone. We are currently heading to Texas Motor Speedway for the O'Reilly 500 Cup Series action today. Just a few miles away. Today's gonna be an amazing experience. We have hot passes courtesy of my amazing friends over at NASCAR Pole Position Magazine. Everybody definitely go check them out. Your local Walmarts, your big lots probably have them in stock, or if you want, you can order them online for free. I highly recommend it. Those are some awesome people. So yeah, we have hot passes. It's gonna be an amazing level of access, an amazing experience. Hopefully you guys enjoy the journey, because I'm gonna be taking you guys along with me for every step of the way. We've got the Cup Series race this afternoon. Hopefully gonna get a good spot for the drivers meeting. Stadium super trucks are gonna be doing some racing at the track as well. Big jumps, big ramps, it's gonna be ridiculous. So very full day, but luckily, as opposed to the last couple days, the sun is out finally. So it should be a little warmer, maybe. Anyway, see you at the track. Before we head into the track, you can see the racetrack there in the background, but they've added so much. If you haven't been to Texas Motor Speedway in the last few years, you might not recognize this area. They've added a whole outlet mall just here behind the racetrack. On the other side of the street, they've added hotels, fast food restaurants, gas stations, and on this side, the ultimate gas station, they have a giant Buc-ee's right outside the racetrack now. Even if you're not from Texas, you've probably heard of Buc-ee's. It's basically the world's largest convenience store and gas station. We went around and came in through the north side of the track. But here we are. General parking is actually free here out on the grass. It's a little bit of a hike. There's the entrance to all the gates. That's the racetrack. A little bit of a hike, but not too bad given that it's free. I went to Circuit of the Americas in Austin last week for the IndyCar race, and worse parking than this costs like $30. So, I don't know. NASCAR, you win this round. All right, and off we are. Definitely less windy than yesterday, which was insane, but still pretty breezy. So hopefully this audio quality sounds okay. Here we are, going in over here by gate 3. This is known as the Midway, where you don't actually need a ticket to walk around out here. Out here, you can get merchandise for not just the track, but a lot of different drivers have haulers out here. Also, you can get scanner rentals. You can rent or buy a scanner or a fan vision, which in my opinion is almost a necessity for a NASCAR race. You can hear your favorite drivers, hear the radio broadcast, really adds to the experience. Oh my gosh, it's a bottle of Flexio glue. Richard Petty driving experience cars out here, which is another thing they do at this racetrack. Now keep a lookout when you come out here, because sometimes drivers will do appearances a few hours before the race. Here's also where you can get merchandise for many of your favorite drivers. Team Penske's got a hauler here with all sorts of super cool merchandise. The lesser two Hendrick boys have their own hauler here. Now over here, a lot of the manufacturers, I know Chevy, Toyota do especially, have like a lot of their cars on display. We're in luck. Chevy's got some awesome show cars out as well. Ooh, that's a lot out of my price range. Look at this 2019 Credit One Bank Larson car, and over there, the Mountain Dew Chase Elliott. I have not seen this one in person, but it looks amazing. There's a crowd gathered around these two chairs, and they're sure who's going to be appearing here. Let's check the schedule. And this is what I was saying. Here today, they have Kyle Larson, Austin Dillon, and Chase Elliott appearing throughout the morning. So keep an eye out for these types of things all throughout the Midway. And remember, all this Midway stuff is technically free. You don't need a ticket to come here. So if you're just in town, stop by. I'm not going to show you guys every single one of these, but here's Chase Elliott's merchandise hauler. You know, the biggest drivers, the most popular drivers have their own personal, dedicated haulers that only have their own merchandise. But a lot of drivers are kind of, you know, combined into one. Jimmy Johnson, if you're a hardcore 48 fan, need to pick up some Ally merch, he's got his hauler. It's very busy out here. There are booths, there are people, there are things to do everywhere. All right, so that was the Midway. We're heading around into the track because we have hot passes. Again, thank you, NASCAR Pole Position. We are gonna have to go through the north tunnel. There's a north tunnel and a south tunnel. We're closer to north, so we're going through the north tunnel. That's how you get onto the infield if you have a hot pass, if you have a cold pass, I guess. I don't know how many passes. We got a lot of passes. Yeah, there's a lot of different passes, but it's kind of a fun entrance. So yeah, let's go into the racetrack now. It's about 10 a.m. We got super trucks in an hour and a half. We're gonna try and catch the drivers meeting. So we got a full day ahead of us still. Heading in through the north tunnel. For reference, we were just way over there behind the grandstands. This is where we're going in with our hot passes. And we're clear. I will say this, we've been walking in the south tunnel all weekend long, and they have a much better pedestrian walkway. This is kind of sketchy. Spooky. Oh, wonder where that goes. This is what I mean, it's kind of treacherous. It's pretty narrow here. And we're out, officially on the infield at Texas Motor Speedway.
We nearly got hit by an airtight.
I know, that would have been something to add to the bucket list. Well, it would have been the end of our bucket list.
Yeah.
It would have been our death list. I don't know how that works.
We would have been like like Montoya.
Oh, it'd been actually reversed.
It's too soon.
Well, it'd been reversed because they're hitting us.
Yeah. Getting even.
Oh my goodness, yeah. The jet dryers are fighting back against humanity after Montoya. So here's the tunnel we just walked out of, and there you can see turn 4, and there are the main grandstands right over there. That's where pit road is, and here's the garage area we're walking towards now. Now, I've never had a hot pass. I've never been down in the garage area the day of a race, so I don't really know how active it's gonna be. The Cup Series area, I mean. I don't know how many people are gonna be out and about. But I guess we'll go check it out first, see what's going on. Oh my gosh, I love this to death. It's the puppy pit stop. This little fenced in area. I guess it makes sense because over here they also have a ton of infield camping. People gotta take their dogs somewhere. Now last year they introduced this Ferris wheel, although they had it on the outside of the track out by turn 2. This year it's right in the infield. Probably an issue for spotters. All right, here is the Monster Energy Cup Series garage. Let's see what's going down here early this morning. All right, well the first thing I see when I walk in is Chase Elliott's car out here on display. Looks like they're pushing him in for inspection, maybe pre-inspection, like a test. I'll say this, it's already a lot busier down here today than it's been the last 2 days. So could be a wild afternoon. A lot more fans standing around, media members. Look at this shot of Jimmy Johnson's Ally 48. He's starting on pole today. It'd be cool to see him break his losing streak, his winless streak. I mentioned this in my video yesterday, but I'll go and mention it again. A lot of the drivers in front of their haulers have like hero cards available that you can just grab for free. Perfect for drivers to sign and whatnot. Not really seeing any drivers out right now. I did see Clint Boyer ride by on a golf cart earlier, but still a lot of fans, a lot of cars, a lot of action. And speaking of Boyer, his crew pushing him back into his garage stall. I will say this, today the event staff are a lot more strict about where people can stand. They're definitely trying to control the madness a little bit today. You can see where we're standing. The garage with all the cup cars are over here, and then on this side they have a lot of the haulers. Drivers, teams will hang out here. Well, I guess there are some drivers out today. There's Kevin Harvick walking by signing for people. That's the first time I've seen him stop to sign for anyone all week, I'll be honest. Kevin Harvick's had kind of a rough weekend. He's been hard to pin down. Keselowski's number 2 coming off the stand. Hey look, it's me. Hi, I'm inside of Logano's hauler. Haha. Hey. They have this little viewing area in the middle of the garage. You're gonna see if we can see what's going on in here. On one side here, they're working on some of the cars. On the other side, looks like they got Larson's car up here, maybe doing a little test inspection. Not sure. Bubba's car is lining up. There's Eric Jones's Craftsman car getting prepared. This room has been a lot more chaotic the last few days, but today it seems like everyone's just kind of testing what they already got. Preparation's done. You're stuck with what you've made all weekend. Back outside now, I must say the sunshine feels really good after a cold and windy week. They've got racks of tires outside of the haulers over here, gas cans, grills. Bowman's car. There's Eric Jones's car. Maybe that might be a good picture. I don't know. I really like the look of this 20 car. Very sharp. Fans can practically walk almost into the garage stall to take pictures of some of these race cars while they're working on them. That's so cool. Ooh. I see a lot of people with these garage tour signs taking small groups through the garage. So it sounds like there's a lot of different ways you can get cool access like this. Austin Dillon's 3 car. I like this one a lot too this weekend. These cars just look cool. It's crazy to me how close NASCAR lets you get to the action. Like, I know we have a hot pass and those are really hard to come by, but even like, you know, the garage pass, you know, in some cases, if you just have the pit pass, you can get this close to the cars. Like, there's still a lot of ways you can get close to where it all happens. On the other side of the garage, they got some of these cars have the hoods up, they're working on them. I guess they're still preparing them for inspection. On the other side of the garage, got some of the other cars, Priest, DiBenedetto. Leaving the Cup garage now, gonna go over by the Xfinity garage because that's where the drivers meeting is supposed to start in a little while. Now you can get to this with only a pre-race pass, which I know at Texas they're usually like around $70 each, which allows you to walk up and down pit road, out on the track before the race, and also allows you back here for the drivers meeting parade about 2.5 hours before the race. So pre-race pass, you know, we have hot passes, but you only need a pre-race pass for this one. And wow, the drivers meeting really doesn't start for another hour, and it is already quite crowded. You know, I noticed they advertised for it this year around the track. I saw signs and stuff. This is what will happen. Picked out our spot right here.
Speedway. Yeah, man, I remember that. There was a lot of racing.
Thanks, Rusty. Stadium Super Truck race just started, but we're here watching the drivers walk into the driver's meeting. There's Alex Bowman.
Mad at myself that I put us in that hole.
Kevin Harvick's not much for signing, but hey, thanks for the wave at least. Oh my gosh, it's Brendan Fraser.
Hey, Brendan.
Love you, Brendan.
Matt, you're the coolest guy.
Thanks.
Oh, thank you.
You're always one of the best of the fans.
I appreciate it.
There's Jeff. There's Eddie Gossage.
Hey, Eddie, thanks for having this.
Busher, can you sign us? Thanks, Chris. Thanks, Bubba.
Okay.
Good luck.
Rob, you got it?
Eric. Yeah. David Reagan. Eric. EJ. Jones. No. They had to interview him right then. Here's Menard.
Thanks.
Appreciate it, Austin. Chase trying to duck out early. He's trying to take the shortcut. Aha, Chase. Daniel. My pick for Rookie of the Year, man.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you.
We got Brad on.
I'm your biggest fan, Joey, I swear.
Hey, Parker.
Hey, Daniel. Thank you, man. Get that win today. Kyle. Jimmy back there as well. Hey.
You brought the broom.
Yeah. Hey, Clint. There goes Clint. Jimmy's hiding back there. Jimmy's hiding from our side.
Jimmy.
Kurt. Hey, Denny. Listen. Hey, Kyle.
Thank you. Kyle.
Thank you so much, man. There's Ross right there.
Stenhouse.
I like the hat. Is that a Waffle House hat? What is that? Hey, Ross. Yeah. Thanks, Ross. Good luck today, man.
Thank you. Wear that hat during the race, Ross, over your helmet? Yeah.
Drivers parade just ended. Drivers meeting is starting now. Got a ton of signatures, so that was really cool. Gonna hang this up on my wall. But really fun. Again, that is included with a pre-race pass that really anyone can buy. But really cool experience. So now, unfortunately, missed the first Super Trucks race, but we'll see it. We'll see the second one later today. I guess now what? Maybe get something to eat.
Yeah.
And then relax, and race starts in like 2 hours. So yeah. Thanks for coming along, guys. It's been fun. Going to just this random little concession, burgers, chicken, fries, that type of thing. Got some chicken tenders, fries, a drink. Sitting over here on the infield, right by where the Stadium Super Trucks are parked after finishing their first race. It sounds like it was a crazy one. Apparently Robbie Gordon flipped on his roof. Sounds like Robbie Gordon. I'm kidding, of course. I love Robbie Gordon, but he puts on a show. That's what he does. Apparently that first Super Trucks race was kind of a doozy. Some damaged sheet metal on these things needing to be replaced. These things are so cool though. Seeing them fly off of jumps and stuff and flip over. Oh, it's like baby monster trucks, but I don't know, better, in my opinion. Here's one of the trucks that apparently flipped and got a lot of damage. Look at the rear end of this thing all wrinkled up. They're probably gonna have to replace it, this bar, everything. And if you look out here in the front where the engine is, look at the size of these springs. That's cool. Those trucks are super gnarly. Hopefully we get to see the second race later this afternoon. Over by the exit of pit road now, Jimmy Johnson, 48 teams, got the first stall over here. Joey Logano right here next to him, all their tires laid out. This is where pit road becomes pretty busy. Ooh, I like the gold trim on these RCR boxes. People getting up close and personal with William Byron's 24 box. Behind a lot of the pit boxes, they have even more tires. So many tires. You know, Texas isn't even that hard on tires, but they got more than enough here. Alex Bowman's stall, Bubba Wallace's right here. Friendly reminder, if you have a pre-race pass, the same thing I talked about earlier, that you can get on pit road like this before the race. It's basically like a cold pass. You can also go out onto the racetrack, out on the pit lane now. Pretty cool. They don't want people walking out on the grass here where it's all painted and fun and designed, but all along the track, all along pit road, it's fair game out here, man. Walking up along the front stretch here, looking up, you can see up into the grandstands. Hi people. That's the driver intro stage. They're gonna walk down this pathway. We're not allowed to stand right here, but this is where the drivers are gonna be picked up to do their little salute lap. Here's the front of the driver intro stage. Huge crowd here for this one. Start finish line is right here at our feet. Yeah, there it is. Cool. Cool. So right over there's the start finish line and the driver intro stage. There's a huge crowd in front of that. And then there's another crowd that goes across the grass because that's where a lot of the drivers are going to be walking to get to the stage here in just a few minutes. Walking over right now to where they got some of the cars lined up on the grid. See what we can see over there. Well, I guess I was wrong. I guess you are allowed to walk on the logos. At least some of them. I guess they just don't care about the Xfinity Series. Eric's official weather report. Hasn't rained too much. Grass seems pretty dry. Probably not going to tear up any splitters today. Pole sitter for today's race, Jimmy Johnson. How long has it been since the 48 and the 24 have been on the front row for a race? As always, a crowd in front of the 9 car. Daniel Suarez is starting 4th. Heck yeah, I'd love to see him get a win today. Logano's 22. Ty Dillon up here in the top 10. Bubba as well. Eric Jones again. Brad Keselowski. I love these Mustangs, seeing them in person. They're awesome. Also, if I can be completely honest, I do like the large rear spoilers too. Kyle Busch is 18, and then the Roush guys over here. I really like this Wyndham car. I liked Kenseth's last year, but this one might be better. Whew. Martin Truex Jr. right here. The yellow rope is gone. See how close am I allowed to get to this thing? I don't want to touch it. I don't want to accidentally blow one of their tires before the race even starts. Eric Almirola's number 10. Look at the camber in that right front. Look how just twisted it looks. It looks like it's at a weird angle. It's to help these things turn left, man. It's to help these things turn left. Here's Kevin Harvick in the black Mobil 1 O'Reilly auto car. We're now pretty close to turn 4, so there's kind of the view looking down the front stretch towards the start-finish line. Surprisingly, it actually is pretty banked here. I thought this was pretty flat, but there's a little bit of an angle here. And you can see behind me, there's turn 4. Yeah, pretty intense. It's 24 degrees of banking there in the center of the corner. Thanks, man.
Good videos, man.
Appreciate it. Thank you. I have no idea what's going on over here, but there's a guy driving a helmet around. Are they about to race? What is this? Are they about to race? What is happening? Oh my, the helmet is so slow. The helmet is so slow. All right, that's an easy win over there. This helmet's not even halfway. What the heck is this thing? What? So much is happening all at once. He's driving a bathtub. A bathtub. A couch. What on earth? What the? Heading back behind the wall before opening ceremonies start. Lots of anticipation. Okay, we are on pit road here before the race starts. This is insane. I didn't realize we'd be allowed to go out here. I guess with the hot pass, anything's possible. Uh-oh, boys, I see some big names. Jeff Gordon, Darrell Waltrip, Adam Alexander. This is crazy. It's honestly chaotic over here.
NASCAR Race Day live in Fort Worth, Texas. It's the Texas Motor Speedway, and we are presented by Coca-Cola Orange Vanilla. We always love being on the grid, so with that, it's time to set up the Applebee's Grid Walk. I wonder where Michael's hanging out today. Take it away.
I don't know where Michael is. He must be far away. I couldn't find Michael.
Back to the 20 car and just hand it to him so he can
This is really interesting. I want this guy's job.
Just in case. Alex, you good? Yes, sir. Good. I'm good.
You guys go ahead. All right, see you guys. Have a good show.
I don't know if you guys thought that was interesting, but as someone who kind of works in TV stuff, you know, at school sometimes, that was neat to see the behind the scenes of them kind of getting ready for to go live and preparing and talking and figuring out where they're going to go next.
Have a good day, all right? All right. Yep, good.
You guys already did your free show?
Yeah, we had to go. They had to go. I don't know what time they had to go. No, that's just how it goes.
There's Joe Gibbs talking to Eric Jones about 15 feet away from where I'm standing. Oh, and there's Paul Wolf. Just walked right by, bumped into me. Thanks so much, Eric. Good luck today. I'll be honest, I wasn't sure if I was allowed to jump in there and get a picture with Eric Jones, but that was cool. Oh my gosh, it's Jack Roush. Whoa. Oh yeah.
Waiting on.
All right, national anthem flyover is complete. Time to hop back over that wall and get ready to watch 334 laps. This is crazy, man. I've never done anything like this in my life.
2 minutes, gang. 2.
Back behind the pit wall, there's Jack Roush. Still quite busy out here. Engines fired, getting ready to start the pace laps. Going out for pace laps. Going green, baby. Eric Jones spins. Oh goodness, he saved it though. He saved it though. We're okay. We're okay. Just got loose, it sounds like. This is crazy for Texas. Stage 1 just ended. Logano was able to get by Johnson during pit stops. And then stage 2 is about to start. This is awesome. Keselowski's on pit road, seems to have a problem. They're coming to the restart for stage 2. Trying to get the lead away. Woo! Come on, Chase. Yeah. There you go. Larson must have hit the wall or something. Oh gosh. Literally 2 cautions today. They've both been for my drivers. Not my day. Larson looked like he had a flat tire, hit the turn 2 wall. Tough break for my 2 favorite drivers early in this one. Also gonna shake up the running order a little bit. I think Kyle Busch had still stayed out. Logano's trapped a lap down, Harvick, a couple other guys. I'm gonna shake up the running order. I've been hanging out over here by Ryan Newman's pit box, and I think I just found their secret snack stash. I wonder if they'll mind if I steal a Kit Kat. Denny Hamlin takes the lead. Suarez battling Blaney for 3rd. Pretty good battle right here coming to the end of stage 2. Denny Hamlin wins stage 2. Stage 2 just wrapped up. Denny Hamlin won that stage. Interesting how pit stops and when that caution fell kind of hosed some people, but it's gonna be fun to watch some of them try to drive through the field. I'm gonna have to go back and watch the TV broadcast a little later, but from where I've been standing on pit road and looking up at the big screen and stuff, this new aero package really seems to fit this current formation of Texas. Now, obviously, I still am more a fan of old Texas with, you know, worn out surface, multiple grooves of racing, but given what I've seen so far, this new package might fit Texas the best. But of course, I'm sure not everyone will agree with me. It's just the way these things are. Daniel Suarez is trying to pass Blaney for the lead. What is happening? I love this. I love seeing Blaney and Suarez have great days. Even Newman there in 5th. I love it. Oh, no. Ryan Blaney just blew up, I think. I think Ryan Blaney and radio just said he blew up. That's what it sounded like. Three different drivers and all that issues. Caution just came out. I think something happened to Hemrick. His guys jumped up on the wall pretty quick. For Hemrick spinning, my spot was perfect because I got to see him doing repairs on Hemrick's car, and then I've never been that close to a pit stop, a live pit stop before. You saw those guys like back into me, like I was outside of their box, but they kind of came over the line a little bit into me. I was like, whoa, geez, didn't hit anybody, didn't interfere with the stop, so you don't need to kick me out of here yet, Texas, but that was tense. Once again, some interesting pit strategy. Suarez is back in 9th, but he's got 4 tires. Nobody else in front of him has fresh tires like that. So this is gonna be tense. Jones up in 2nd, my guys. The last 2 remaining hopes I have. Eric Jones to the lead. Heck yeah. Oh, geez. Gibbs cars look good, man. Hemrick's crew just tossed the remaining of that tire that brought out the caution earlier. Kyle Busch just had a huge bobble. Eric Jones just took the lead again. What are you doing, Kyle? Denny Hamlin gets the win. Wow, fuel strategy came into play at the end there. Eric Jones needed a few more seconds of fuel. Hamlin, Boyer, Suarez didn't, and that's really what did it. And then Busch with the issues, yeah, he did himself in, so that was kind of funny. Solid day for Ryan Newman. I didn't actually see where he finished, but he was up in the top 10 all day long. Kevin Harvick finished 8th today. Still not signing for people. I'm sorry, but Kevin, come on. Congrats, Joe. Joe Gibbs is trying to find his way into victory lane. He's got to work his way through the crowd. Here goes Joey Logano. He's signing for people despite not having a perfect day. William Byron with one of his best runs we've seen in his career. Good job today, William. He didn't hear me, but he didn't need my affirmation. I see the trophy back in there, those cowboy boots. Not to where Denny is yet.
Hey, Jimmy, you come back in November.
Jimmy's got a lot of work to do, man. It's a down year, man, and he's still got swarms of people, dude. Hamlin's out there saying something. Don't know what, can't hear him, but there he is. Whoa, confetti just popped out. A little late. A little late. Hamlin's been out of the car for a while. Oh, he's shooting the guns. That's what that is. Like, you can barely see him. Oh, he shot the guns. Nice job, Denny. Didn't kill anyone.
Good job, y'all. Eric, good try, man.
Good job today, Eric. Cup race is over. Drivers are just kind of filing through, giving their final interviews and everything. Cars are being wheeled in. Lug nuts are being checked. Wow. That was an incredible 500 miles of action. To witness it down here, eye level, like field level on pit road, something else. Stadium super trucks are coming up though, so we're still not quite done. Man of the people. How can you not love Boyer? I mean, honestly. The 18 and the 19 guys working on the 11 pit box because the 11 pit crew is celebrating. That must be how it works. If one team wins, all the other pit crews must have to dismantle their box. That's their punishment for losing. Strong run again today for Almirola. Yeah, great run today. Great run today. Totally just stumbled over my words like some sort of fanboy. Did you guys hear that? Just completely fumbled over my words. I was starstruck. It was Daniel Suarez. All right, well, we're one of the last people left on pit road. Super trucks are lined up right there. We're gonna get a good view to watch those guys go off some ramps. And then we're gonna head out because we got long drives ahead of us. We gotta drive all the way across Texas. Winning car with all the confettis on it, the Texas confettis. Truck race just started. Woo! These trucks, man, are absolutely crazy. Oh shoot, the blue truck's stuck on the wall. Dude, I might need to dedicate my channel to purely stadium super trucks from now on. Yeah, there it is. Look at that. What? Crazy. Woo. They just hop right over here. Oh my gosh. Woo. Your winner. Woo! Nice. Super truck race just ended. We're again taking this pedestrian tunnel over here by the exit of pit road. This should let us back out into the grandstands. Just walking around the track right here, kind of cool. There's like nobody out here. We're trying to walk around until we get to the exit we want. Say one last goodbye to the racetrack. Goodbye, track. It's been fun. Sneaking on out. Well, there you have it. Hope you guys enjoyed following along in my Texas Motor Speedway journey. Again, I want to shout out NASCAR Pole Position Magazine. Really huge thanks to them for setting this up for me and letting me have this experience. So, yeah, thank you guys so much. This was incredible. And thank you to every single one of you who've ever watched my videos. Like 30 or so of you guys came up and said hi to me during this weekend, which is incredible. Any of you who've ever watched or supported me in this channel, you're the reason I get to do these awesome things, and hopefully there's many more of these to come, because I'd love to keep sharing the great sport of NASCAR with all you guys for many more years, and yeah, hopefully this is just the beginning. So thank you all so much. Hope you enjoyed these videos, and I'll see you guys again very soon with our regularly scheduled programming. Bye, y'all.